Okay, here we go. Somebody, let's see here. Marcus sends this in. This looks like another really messed up story. Man convicted for Finsbury Park terror attack. A man who deliberately drove a van into a group of Muslims near a North London mosque has been convicted of murder and attempted murder. These were prosecuted as acts of terrorism. I remember when that happened. Darren Osborne, 48, hired the van in South Wales and drove it to London on Sunday, the 18th of June, planning to attack people attending the Al-Quds Day March. I remember when that happened. When that proved impossible, he drove around the capital looking for a mosque. He arrived in the Finsbury area just before midnight. Seven Sisters Road was relatively busy at the time because it was Ramadan and many Muslims were going to or coming from prayers at either the Finsbury Park Mosque or the Muslim Welfare House. Just after midnight, Osborne saw a crowd helping 51-year-old Makrim Ali, who had collapsed at the junction of Seven Sisters Road and Wadcote Street. Some of those in the group were wearing traditional Islamic dress. Osborne deliberately drove his vehicle into the group, killing Mr. Ali and trying to kill as many others as he could. A witness recalled Osborne saying, "I've done my job, you can kill me now," when he was stopped by members of the public as he tried to escape. He later said, "At least I had a proper go." And he's been convicted, and these were prosecuted as acts of terrorism. Good. You know why? Because it was an act of terrorism. You know what else is an act of terrorism? When you take your car and you drive into a peaceful protester who's protesting neo-Nazis. That's also an act of terrorism, by the way. That is also an act of terrorism. Keep that in mind. So yeah, good. He got convicted for an act of terrorism. He was convicted for that, and it was an act of terrorism. And he was stopped by the public. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.